ALIKARE talk show, and this is Fia. If you're new here, remember to press the subscribe button and press thumbs up and share. Now today we have a guest on our show, and her name is Anna Alicia Brown. And Anna,
hi, thank you for having me.
okay, so on our segment today we will talk about the skin. And guess what? If you didn't know, the skin is the largest organ of the body. And without our skin, what would we be, right? We need our skin, and as ladies, we are so insecure when it comes to our skin. We want it to be smooth, we want it to be flawless, right?
That is so true.
Right. And most people who struggle with acne will also have a challenge to get rid of it. Most products that they will sell them until it works, but after using it and spending up so much money, it is there. It go away for a while and it just come back. So we want to discuss some of the things that I think that is causing us to have the acne on our face, the breakout, and what causes makeup also to break out our skin. So Anne is going to be here to help me and to tell me some of the stuff that she is going through, and I'll answer them as best as possible, and I'll also give you my views. If you have anything that you want to add to this, please check me out in the about section. You have various ways of contacting me, either by email or you can go to my website, which is alikare.com, or you can just comment in the comment section. So we know that we have combination skin, we have dry skin, and we have oily skin. Now just remember that if you have combination skin, it means a little of oily and a little of dry. And if you have dry skin, if you're going to choose a product to use on your skin, you have to use something that is of oil base, or have strong moisturizer so it can moisturize your skin. If it is of oily skin, if your skin is of oily skin, you need to use something that's having less moisture. And once you get to understand that, it's good to buy products on the shelf. And one of the things that I want you to look at, you need to know if you have thin skin or your skin is thick. When I mean thin, you can actually see through your skin, so transparent. And people with thick skin, when you can feel that, hardness in the skin. Just, yes, it's not light, like you can see through it. You can just know if you have thin skin, and you have to try to understand how thin your skin is or pale your skin is. You will look at if your skin is thin. If your skin is thin, you will notice it have a pale look, and anything you use on it will be easily irritated. So if your pigmentation is very thin, you have to make sure that anything that is too harsh, you do not use it. So do you know your skin type?
Well, no, I don't.
And you don't know if you have dry skin
And
or
I
oily
don't know
skin?
if I have dry or oily, but I assume
Yes.
it's oily.
Okay, well, I've seen your skin before, and I've also done makeup on her. She have combination skin, so her skin is not too oily and it's not too dry. So you have a between combination skin, and she also has sensitive skin. And this is what I want to talk about. A lot of people who have sensitive skin is that they don't know what to use on their skin. They just use anything, and it shouldn't be, because you have to understand how sensitive your skin are, and some people's level of sensitivity are different, because you can wear makeup and it don't break out your skin and your skin is sensitive, and you have other people who don't show any breakout, but as soon as they put on the makeup they show breakout. So you have to understand that, okay, if you already have the breakout, you have to make sure before you put on the makeup, all pores are closed. Now, some people don't take the time to close their pores, and if you don't close your pores, it's just going to break out further. Do you know what your pores are?
Well, yes, I know what my pores are. However, I did not know about closing the pores before applying
Okay,
makeup.
right. Most people don't know that they're supposed to close the pores, and that's why they use the primer before. I don't agree with using primer alone to close your pores because the primer helps to set the makeup on it. So after you put on that makeup and your pores is open, you're actually using the primer to set the makeup inside your pores. So I rather you close the pores naturally.
Okay.
Now, if you're in a heated environment, it means that your pores is going to be open. If you're moving around, your pores is going to open. And even if you use a moisturizer on your face or a warm towel to cool on your face, it means that your pores is going to open. So these are some of the ways that your pores will get open. Now, if you want to close back your pores, all you have to do is use some cold water, and I mean tap water. And people don't understand that tap water is pipe water, the one that running from the sink. That is tap water. Most people don't know because it's lately I know. Okay, so I used to look in the supermarket because I used to watch this movie and they were talking about tap water. The girl only drink tap water. The ugly truth. So I was saying, what you know, that movie just come out other day. So I was saying to myself, what is tap water? So I went in the supermarket looking for tap water. So I walked up to a guy and asked him, where is the tap water? Because I wanted to know why this woman only want to date somebody who drink tap water. So what's so special about tap water? So I went and asked somebody and he said, no, it's actually the pipe water. So that's why I know it's tap water. Right? So I don't know if in the state they have some brand name tap water, but he told me that the pipe water is the tap water. And I've asked other people again because I wanted to make sure, and the pipe water is the tap water. So you use some pipe water and close your pores, which is the tap water. And if the water is a little bit warm, depends on the climate that you're in, because it's sun hot outside and so forth, you want to make sure if you can use a little drop an ice cube in the water and use it to close, but to make sure that your pores is properly closed.
Okay.
Right. Then you can apply your primer and continue with the makeup. Now, do you ever notice people who wear makeup also when the face will look smooth, but if you feel some hard lumps underneath? They don't steam their face and they don't do any extraction at all. They use the makeup to hide it and they're only breaking out their face more and more. You can't use makeup to hide the flaws and don't take care of it, because some things that makeup is made from, it is not always good for sensitive skin to absorb. Because if you're allergic to certain makeup, it means that it's not good for your body, right? And so it's going to cause breakout. So I'm not saying that makeup is not good for you. I know you ladies love makeup and I know I love makeup, of course, but I'm just saying you have to be careful when you're using a makeup. Don't sleep in it. Depends on the type of work that you do. It's best to go makeup free. Like for instance me, I do massage and I go makeup free when I'm doing the massage. I just put a moisturizer on my face. So even though I do massage, I go makeup free. And the reason for that, even though you have AC, you will sweat underneath. So as much as the AC is cooling you down, remember you're sweating, but the AC is just there to cool the sweat. So your pores is actually opening. So I don't wear makeup because I don't want to feel any lumps, or if I have any blackhead that, sometimes we have blackhead and we don't get it away same time. So if I have any blackhead, I don't want it to just go, the makeup to go in there, and if the makeup mix with the blackhead, trust me, it's going to cause a lump underneath the skin and it's going to hard to come out.
Alright, question. As you mentioned, the lump in the skin.
Right.
What is the main cause of the holes in people's faces?
It's actually blackhead, and because of the way how they remove it from their face. So there is a proper way to remove it without getting the holes in your face. So, you remember I was talking about the pores open? Remember, if blackhead is in your skin, right, or whitehead, it's coming from the pores. And if the pores is closed and you said, oh, I have a blackhead, and just go there and squeeze it, it's going to just burst and force the skin to push it out. And if you force the skin to push it out, you're directly leaving a raw hole. So what it does, it doesn't heal back, so the hole is left there. So you have to open up that pores to extract the blackhead. And to open it, you need to use warm water to open it, and then you remove the blackhead.
Wow.
So you know, you have some couples who love to go and burst the bump in each other's face. It is so wrong. Mommy, daddy, you just run and go and burst bump in the face. It is so wrong, because that's what caused the holes in the face. And another thing too, Caucasian people and even dark skin people, we also have strong hair. That our hair is of so much strength when it growing. What it does, if it don't, especially in our face, like a male, for instance, that he has Indian hair and his skin is very sensitive and thin, what happens is that the hair grows out and then curve back into the skin. But that means that as the hair grow, the person is supposed to shave, because if you give it time to grow, it is so short that it go back into the skin, and so you will leave a hole. And even if it don't go back into the skin, it come and lie on the skin and it squeeze it, so you see that hair mark on the face. So you know definitely that you need, as the hair grow up, shave. So I would recommend that you shave every morning for Caucasian people. And for females to have beard, to shave it every other morning. Depends on how fast your hair growth is, because some people hair growth are not fast. And for men who keep beards, and you definitely want to keep your beards, try to check for hair extraction every other morning also, because what would happen, you have hair grow out and they curl back and cause a pus forming boil, and it will stay there and smell too, you know. So you need to move. So that's what causes it. Yes. So guys, if you have any question, remember to comment below. And as we go into the video, we want to know the difference between natural product. If Annalisa don't have any more questions for me at the moment.
Okay, yes, I do have more questions.
Okay.
As it relates to your skin type,
right,
how do you know the type of skin you have, whether it's oily, dry, or combination? Because here I thought I had oily skin,
right,
and you are not telling me that it's combination.
Okay.
How would I differentiate?
Alright, then let me answer you. For oily skin, your skin is ever oily, and not only oily, you have a lot of white heads coming out and a lot of black heads. So it just popped up, and when it popped up, it just looked grossly like it really wants to go. So oily skin is very oily. You just put your hand on your face, and when you look on it, it's like you rub some oil on it. So you'll definitely know it's oily skin. Or you can just press your hand there. When you take it off, you will see a lot of oil. Now for dry skin, it will look kind of bristly and really irritated, as in scaly form looking. You have no moisture at all, so you know definitely it is dry skin. And for the oily skin, for the combination skin, it's never looking too oily, never looking too dry. It's just normal. Okay. Or between near to normal, because you have normal skin. I have normal skin. Right? And you can have a normal skin or a combination skin and it gets oily. Right? And you can have an oily skin and it get dry. But there are remedies for that to quickly, you know, get rid of that. So if your skin is too dry, if your skin wasn't dry and it start getting dry, it means that your body is lack of fluid and vitamin E and vitamin A and calcium. So you need to drink a lot of water. Yes. So once you drink a lot of water, then you will get rid of the dryness. And for oily skin, it means that you're consuming too much grease. So you know those people who love a lot of gravies and so forth. Your food have to always be greasy, and you always have to have those greasy sauce and all of that. So you'll definitely, your skin start to get oily, and when you're sweating, you can smell the food coming from your pores. Yes, I've massaged people before, and whatever they eat, I could tell, even if they eat, because you can't eat and get a massage same time,
Wow.
because it's not healthy and it will disturb the digestive system. Because we're not talking about massage here. The person have breakfast about 7 o'clock and come for a massage like 10:30, 11, going to 12. Sometimes I can smell what they eat coming from the pores, and that is not healthy. That means that their system need a lot of flushing, and they need to drink a lot of water, and they need a detox.
Wow.
So if that is happening to you, you definitely need a detox, and that's not good for your skin either, because it means that your metabolism is not working as how it's supposed to work.
Alright, as it relates to steaming, how often would, do you recommend the steaming of the face?
Okay,
or
so
the skin?
so definitely this is I'm so glad that you touched on that point, because many people who give themselves facial or go to get a facial don't know the procedure to and the step that you should take to treat your skin when getting facial, or how often you should get a facial. So let's say that you just start your facial treatment. It's best to do the facial every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks for at least 3 months. And after that, you can do it once per month. It's not good to keep on steaming the face over and over. Now, when I mean steaming the face, because what if you just need a cleanse, like for instance, you have on a makeup and you want to put on a warm towel over your face, that's different. Because warm towel, though, you can put it on for like a minute or 2 minutes and just clear off cleanse the face for the moisturizer, or to cleanse off a cleansing moisturizer that you just use. So I'm talking about deep steam, and when I talk about deep steam, is when you steam the skin so hard or so long that the pores open from way beneath, right? So you want to steam that for like half an hour or 45 minutes. Like for the first 3 segments of the facial, meaning that you come down first appointment, you steam for 45 minutes, but you do not steam a person's face so long if you know they are not going to follow up back with their appointments. So you steam like for about 45 minutes, and then for the second segment you can steam for like half an hour, and you take your time, closing.
But the segments would be about 2 weeks.
2 weeks after each, right? 2 weeks break. And for the facial treatment that you might use, it depends on the amount of extraction that you have to do from the face, because we can tell you to come back in a week time, because it's different. If your face have a lot of blackheads and you have a lot of tweezing to do, your skin is going to be irritated like for the first week or for the first 3 days, and to come back to close the pores, to make sure it closes and to cleanse off. Because one of the things that most people goes through is that they'll do a facial, and even though they hardly have any blackhead popping up, but it's there, it's just underneath the skin and you can feel it's a hardness in there. After they get a deep cleanse facial, you realize that like 2-3 days they start to have some breakouts coming out on their face. What happened is that your pores, whatever was on the surface of the face that was stopping the pores from detoxifying itself, so you could see those blackheads coming up because you weren't seeing it lie underneath the skin. That steaming caused it to just come up like that, and then you cleanse off that. But there is more there to come up, but because of the treatment that you use, and remember it's your face, so all of it not going to come up at once, but because you make way now for the skin to breathe and for it to come up in 2-3 days time, you might see a lot of things coming up on your face, that whatever is underneath the skin is having its way through to come out. It's like detox. You were defecating often, you take a wash out, and you now see yourself going to the bathroom regularly. So it's the same thing with the face.
Okay, question. Alright, so where I'm working now, when I first got that job, it has to do with a lot of dust.
Right.
So I had terrible breakouts.
Right.
And I was using the aloe vera, because remember you mentioned that we are going to talk about natural products as well. So I used to use the aloe vera. When I started using the aloe vera, it started bringing up
stuff on
my face.
Right.
So is it that you're saying that the aloe vera was acting as a form of steamer? It was making a breeze face?
Yes. Aloe vera treats it cleanses, and the antioxidant in aloe vera, what it does, it brings up anything that the body don't need, it dries it out. So it was making its way to cleanse your face. And the thing about aloe vera and dirt don't breathe. You notice it's in that protective little sac right there, right? It doesn't grease. So for instance, if you're going on the road and you rub some aloe vera on your skin, you know the bacteria would go in your pores and lie on your skin. Aloe vera bounce it off. And whatever bacteria that is there, it draws it out. It's like honey. When you put honey on your skin and you leave it for a while, when you take it off, you realize that the blackhead and the white, especially whitehead, honey is good for whitehead, might I add. And once you put honey on your whitehead, even if you don't use any Conadone to get away those whitehead, once the honey stay on your face like for 15 minutes or so forth, it just dies. Right.
What I as it relates to my skin, when I have breakout on my face, I normally see it coming up on my shoulders and my chest.
Sometimes that can be body acne, and that can also causes from the stuff that you eat. Right. So you have to watch what you eat at that point.
Or is it does it have anything to do with the environment as well?
And it can be with the environment. It can be that with the clothes that you wear. Maybe you're allergic to some fabric. It can be with even your bed things, and it can be with the soap that you use and the lotion that you use. So watch what you use just now, and you see the breakout, stop using it, see if it go away, change it, and see if it's, so you have to watch your skin. Once you have sensitive skin, just take it as your life you're protecting, right? And you start to watch everything you use. It sounds like a lot of work, but isn't it supposed to be life is worth taking care of yourself. Is that what it's all about, to take care of you? And if you can't take care of you, you can't take care of nobody else. So you have to spend that time to take care of you. Find the time to take care of you, because some of the things that we eat break out our face, and you can't expect to use a treatment and continue doing the same thing. Some changes have to be made, and that's why most people buy a lot of acne treatment and expect the acne treatment to continue work when you're continue eating what is causing the breakout. So it's like you're telling the treatment that I don't need you, I have something powerful going on here. So where you're going? So after a while, the acne treatment gets immune to your system because you continue to use the same stuff. So that's why it ends up come back. So you have to also change your diet too.
Alright, as it relates to makeup, what would you recommend for sensitive skin?
Well, you have medicated makeup. It's just that it's not so glam as the other makeup. People don't think it's glam enough, right? So for sensitive skin, I recommend that you can wear makeup, but just know that when you wear the makeup, don't sleep in it. And as soon as you don't need any makeup, just get it off your skin. And when you take it off your skin, just have a cleanse. A proper cleanse. Don't just use the makeup remover and that's it. Give yourself maybe a nice steam, and not for long steam, like a warm towel over your face. Put on a moisturizer and just clean out your pores. And you can just keep the aloe vera also in your fridge. Aloe vera is good for this. Keep the aloe vera in your fridge. Do not blend the aloe vera and put it down, because I see a lot of people do that. They blend up the aloe vera and keep it. And the next thing that you can use is cerci. I'll put the word there and the leaf up there, so you guys know. You can blend the cerci, blend up everything, blend it green, and the water that's leaving it, just put it on your face and keep it as a mask. What it does, it cleanses everything from your face, and you just put on a mask and you go to your bed. It won't affect you, and you keep your skin pure. For the cerci. And the next thing I want to talk about is mask. As I mentioned, mask. Did you know that mask can affect sensitive skin?
No, I didn't.
And I see a lot of ladies. Now, I commend the ladies who can put on a facial mask on their face, go in the car and drive down the road, sit on their balcony and talk with their girlfriends, or walk up and down on the poolside and nothing happened to them because their skin is good. But from the minute that you have sensitive skin, or just have breakouts now and again. You can't do that because the mask is going to go inside your pores and clog it up. That is if you're using like mud mask. I'm talking mask off the shelf. Once it's natural product, it can't do any harm to you. It must just not work for you. And that is why I use natural products so much, because you see that it don't work for you, but there is no harm to it. So most people always ask me why I just use mostly natural products. It's not that I won't buy product and use it, because I'm going to do videos with me using other products, but I mostly specialize in natural product because it doesn't do any harm to you. It must just not work for you, or not working fast enough for this skin type. And there and then I will try a different product. And busy too. When you see those breakouts come on your shoulder and around here, because it's not something that happens often, you can drink a little busy tea and it will just clear it up immediately, like in less than 24 hours. It will clear it up, because you can know definitely that's an allergic reaction. And if you have an copper water, colloidal silver copper water, you can just spray it on your body and it clear it up. Or the silver, colloidal silver, and it just spray it up. It's sell in the pharmacy. I also source it, so and I know somebody who make it. They can just spray it on your body and they sell it back to me for a reasonable price, so I can sell it back to the customer. You can use that also. And if you're in any other country, you can just use the colloidal copper. You definitely, if you're not in Jamaica, it's all over in the world, and colloidal ionic silver, it's good for you, it's good for bacteria and so forth. It's all over the world. You can just buy it and use it. And as I said, if you're wearing makeup and you have sensitive skin, remember to always take proper precaution. Look at the makeup that you're using, and if your skin is sensitive and you wear makeup and you see it break up more, stop using it and move on to something else. You can go to the dermatologist and let them recommend something for you, but it's just that when you buy wholesale makeup and you get recommended makeup from a dermatologist, most people don't find that it gives the same effect as how it would do if you buy wholesale makeup or some branded high class, high top makeup. And right, because they think that the medicated makeup is just so light and it's not going to give them that popping look. So so if you're a makeup artist, I think you should know how to take care of the face, the skin. I definitely think you should know, because you put on the makeup on me, what happened after? How do I cleanse off this makeup and moisturize back my skin to have it back to its natural feeling and to feel my pores fresh again? You ever notice when you have on the makeup and you take off the makeup, your face feels different, and if you put on the makeup, your face feel also different. So you want to maintain and still feeling beautiful. You want to maintain your skin texture. With makeup also, if you notice, I hardly wear makeup, and reason being for that, as I did say, reason why I didn't wear it all the time at work is because of the type of work that I do. I move around and very active. I've seen a lot of hairdressers working makeup, but to me, when you cover your natural face, when you're talking, because you build on so much face. Like for instance, most people say that the makeup let you get old before time, and that's the topic. That's where I'm getting at with this. So if you're wondering what she's talking about now, it's answering your question for most people that they said that makeup lets you get old. There's no such thing as that. Makeup is like a mask. You put it on, you take it off. It's just like, or how would I say, it's just like a thick lotion. You just moisturize your skin and bring out the natural beauty in you. It's just a mask. Like for instance, a rubber, then you rub out some spots, right? So it doesn't make you get older. It's the way how you apply the makeup and how you wear the makeup. Because remember, I have seen where people use all 3 different foundation and the face. I've used it because it depends on how the person's face is. It depends on the blemishes that I have to cover up, all those spots and breakouts, and maybe they're having a wedding and they don't want nothing to show. They want to look flawless, and nothing is wrong with that. But after having so much base on your face, don't you think that when you're talking and laughing, after a while, when you smile, that heaviness, and when you smile, the makeup more give you a deeper wrinkle? So it's not good to wear a makeup long. I don't think a person should have on a makeup for the whole entire day. That's for me. I think that if you're at work and your work entitle you to wear the makeup for the whole day, as you reach home, make it be your first priority to move the makeup off. But some people are dating and can't take off the makeup because their spouse has never seen them in makeup, without makeup. I have friends where they said, Thea, you know, my spouse have never, and I hope any of you, none of you is watching, I won't call any name. They said that my husband or my spouse has never seen me without makeup. And if I show most of my videos, like when I was younger, I used to be one of those persons. I used to live in makeup. I will not go outside unless I have on makeup. And I realized what it was doing to my skin. And I look older back then. If I look at myself now and look then, I realize that I look younger. So most people said, Thea, you look like you're getting younger instead of older. Because I used to live in makeup, but it's not the makeup caused me to look older. It's because I put so much things on my face and I let it stay there when I'm laughing. Instead of is my natural skin smiling, the makeup is smiling with me. So it gives me a deeper creases. And then the next thing again, I'll definitely do a follow-up video on this, how you're supposed to contour your face, because some people when they're putting on the makeup, they do like this, so you know that you're wrinkling your face and everything is just coming down like that. So you definitely know that you're giving yourself more wrinkles. So if you do this at all times, you see, like if you, especially if you stretch your skin like that, you see, it gets smooth. But if you do this, you see you get wrinkles. So it depends on how long you keep on the makeup for. And as I said, if your work entitles you to have on makeup for the whole day, because you have some people because of their work. And it's good to, if you can remove the makeup between work period and apply it back. So if you know that you're working a 9-to-5 job, it's good to remove it and apply it same time back. Remove that old makeup because the oil gets into it. You're moving around, your pores is opening. Because remember, you know, no matter how much AC that we're on, our body do perspire and we do sweat. So remove the makeup, cleanse off that, because a lot of bacteria from your inner skin plus the outer skin is meeting up together. So remove it and then reapply the makeup. So that's why, ladies, we walk with our makeup pouch. It doesn't mean that you're supposed to touch up back your face with the makeup on it. Remove it and reapply. Have your ladies time out at the bathroom or whichever, if you have a restroom, and reapply the makeup back. So don't wear the makeup for the whole day.
Alright, so what do you recommend new makeup for or first time makeup users? How do you recommend
that you choose? You apply?
Yes. What to apply and how do you apply?
Okay. Well, to go light at first. Start off light in a foundation. Start off with one foundation, not 2 or 3. That's if you're new and you're just getting to wear makeup. One foundation and one setting powder. Of course, you can use your primer at first and you can use your primer after. And just fix your eyeshadow and wear it light at first. Apply it light and take your time gravitating and growing into it and learning to build up the confidence of taking off the makeup, putting it on back. Don't go build up your face with it and then it's hard for you to clean it off and go back to add again. Because what would happen when you spend so much time to do your makeup, 2 hours, and then this lady is going to sit here and tell me that, okay, I'm working a 9-to-5 job, I only get a 1 hour for lunch, and you want me to take time to take off all of what I spent 2 hours and do and go reapply the makeup. So I'm telling you to start off light first. So different occasion for different makeup techniques. So if you're at work, go light. When you're going out, go glam. You understand? If you're going to hang out with your friends, go glam. But if you're at work, wear one foundation, one setting powder, and of course you can wear a little blush. And I'm sure we are all beautiful and we just need to highlight that beauty. We do not need to make a second face. Right? So, and definitely if you're going to wear that makeup, it will wear makeup like that, it will give you time to go quickly to the bathroom and remove it. So you can build up that confidence and also build up the routine of changing your makeup during the period of the day. And by putting on and putting on, you end up start to go faster, and you don't have to take so long to do your makeup. And doing it on yourself will become easy. You don't, if you make your eye, like your eyeshadow here, you don't have to take that off. Just cleanse off your face. You don't have to trouble your eyes, right? But just especially the nose area right here, because this is where we have the problem and around here. Just take it off and reapply, and it will, you know, make you feel confident by going to fix your makeup. Some people say they go to powder their nose, but when they do that, they reapply makeup on the makeup. And why they go and powder their nose? You hear them, I'm going to the ladies' room, I'm going to get my nose powder. Why they do that? Because the sweat comes up and the nose starts to shine. So you know the bacteria that is coming from our body, it is sweating through the makeup. Why you want to lock back that bacteria back into your skin? That is why I'm saying remove it.
Yes, understood.
Right. So if we do that, we'll definitely protect our skin. Now let's get into some easy tips about natural product before we end this segment. Okay. So most of the natural product that I use, you might not use them because it's time consuming to make them, and you want to make them to put them in the fridge because it's an easy go. Now definitely when you cut an aloe vera, as I said before, do not blend it and close it in no airtight jar. Leave it in the sack and you can still put it in your fridge. When you're putting it in your fridge, put it into a plastic bag again and put it in the fridge. What it does, it keep it moist, and do not keep it over 2 weeks. It's best if you can change it every weekend, right? So don't put enough that you have to store it so long, because you don't want the active ingredients in the aloe vera wear out and you're still using it and you're not really getting the real substance from it. For the cerci, you definitely can keep the cerci at least for 2 weeks. Yes, cerci can keep for 2 weeks, or you can just make some tea and leave it in there and drink it as water. For tuna is also good for the skin. Tuna is just like, it's called a cactus. Yes, so tuna is also good for the skin. You can just slip a little in the water, or you can just slide it in your mouth. It don't taste bad. It's not like the aloe vera that is bitter, right? So you could make aloe vera water and drink some before going to bed. And for garlic, you definitely can beat up the garlic and store the garlic. What the garlic does, if you have water and so forth, the garlic water, use it to wash your face before going to bed. So you soak a lot of garlic in water, use the water to wash your face. I see a lot of people putting on garlic on their face, the raw garlic. Garlic burns and it's going to leave a spot and irritate your skin. But you can soak a lot of garlic in warm water, let it cool, put it back into the fridge and use that water to wash your face. Especially before putting on makeup. So you know we talk about closing the pores, right? You can use that garlic water to close your pores. So you won't have any problems. So it protects you also from bacteria, and it also closes the pores properly. And you can use it before going to bed. So after cleaning off your makeup, and like every other night, you can use some garlic water to wash your face and let it dry on your face. Do not wash it off. It also helps that makeup that go inside your eyes. Alright, look at it. If the makeup is clogging up your pores, what is it doing to your eyes? Because some dust must reach the eyes. So the garlic water will help. And if you rub a little aloe vera around your eyes, it will help. It cleanses it. Or Blue Seal Vaseline. I don't know if anybody know it. They call it Blue Seal Vaseline. That's the name for it, right? I think so. If I find any bottle, I will put it right here. You can just warm it on your finger and just rub it over your eyes, and that cleanse your eye. Does no harm to your eye. Please do not let it get in your eye, because makeup does make your eye get dry, especially when you wear lashes. Anybody with me here? When you wear lashes and you have on all these eyeshadow, don't your eyes feel dry sometimes? And if not, and you do, you can go to the pharmacies and ask them for something off the shelf to use, or you can just go to your eye doctor.
Alright, as it relates to the Vaseline, I've always heard people saying that when they're taking off the makeup, they use Vaseline. Is that recommended?
it's okay to use the Vaseline to take off the makeup. But remember, if you have oily skin, you don't want to put more oil to that pores and clog it up. Because what the oil does or alcohol does, it deep cleanse the makeup. Because when a lot of oil is there, the makeup run. So that is why. So if the makeup is running, the oil is going to remove it. But that doesn't necessarily mean it cleanses it from the pores. It more the oil more go into the pores. So you still need to clean the pores. So using Vaseline to cleanse off the makeup is just because most of them are like are waterproof makeup, and when you use oil and waterproof stuff, it just helps it to go away. So that's it why they use the oil. So it's just a DIY remedy. So I hope I cover everything that we need to talk about here and our segment and ALIKARE talk show. Definitely we'll have part 2 and more skincare. We have a lot more to talk about. And tell me what kind of videos you want to see and what do you want me to talk about. What do you want me to show? Definitely what I have to tell you that we have in store for ALIKARE talk show. We'll have fashion, we'll have product reviews, and we'll definitely bring on some products and show you how we use them. We'll definitely get some different types of makeup. I'll also do some makeup and the show and show you how to apply the makeup in the right way without giving your face more wrinkles and fine lines, and how to properly cleanse off the makeup and apply moisturizer, and not only using natural product but using products on the shelf. Please stay tuned for our next segment and ALIKARE talk show. And yes, it was nice having you.
It was nice meeting you as well. I learned a lot.
Okay, I'm glad you did. Okay, I'm glad. She said she learned a lot. And remember, if you have any question, just comment below. Alright? Bye bye.